there, we're going to do some more division now for year 5 and 6, and we're going to look at the long division method. Probably only use the long division method when dividing by numbers with tens and ones. If it was just ones here that we were dividing by, we'd probably still use the short division method. And we're going to do 2,544 divided by 12, and we're going to use this little phrase here to remind us how to do it. So I usually use this to just remind the children of the process. So it's divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. It's just the process really for the abstract. Here I'm going to show you how to do it with the concrete apparatus first, because this is what we normally use to start with, and then as the children become more confident, and they'll get on to the abstract as well. So here is my 2,544, so here's my 2,000, and I'm going to try and share those equally between 12 groups, which obviously you can see I can't do straight away, but we'll get on to how we solve that. And I've got my 500, there you go, that's 500, and again you can see I can't share that equally between 12 equal groups. And then I've got my 40 and my 4 ones, and again you can see that they're not shared equally between 12 equal groups. So we lay it out like this in the abstract form. There you go, 2,544 divided by 12. So first stage then is divide. So can I divide these 2,000s into 12 equal groups? And the answer is no. So just lay my 0, and then I exchange. So just going to move that 2 across there to remind myself that I've carried 2 over, if you like. We're exchanging 2,000s for the equivalent in hundreds, which is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, then 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So there's my 2,000 that I've sort of carried across, if you like, and exchanged for hundreds. So now I need to say, can I share rather, can I share them into 12 equal groups now? So got my 5 there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go, so I've done it once, and then can I do it a second time? Let's have a go. Okay. So what you can see here now is that each of my 12 groups has 200 each. So that means I can say that I have, using my multiplication knowledge, I have 2 lots of 1,200, which is 2,400, and then that's my multiplication knowledge, and then I'm going to subtract those in the abstract form. So that leaves me with 2,500 minus 2,400 equals 100, and there's my 1 in the hundreds column. And as you can see, I did that 2 times, so each of my 12 groups has got 2 lots of hundreds, and then I just name my 200 there. So just under subtraction, let's bring down. So I'm going to bring down the 4 tens, like so, and now I have 140. Okay, 140. Just going to exchange using the concrete apparatus just to sort of show you how that works. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then there we go, there's my 100. So same process as I just did. Now I'm going to use my division to just share those equally into those 12 equal groups. So there we go. And there you go. So each of those 12 equal groups has 1 lot of 10. So that's my multiplication knowledge, and then I'm going to subtract that. So I had 12 equal groups, that's 120, I'm going to do 140 minus 120, which leaves me with 2 tens, which is 20. That's my subtraction. And then I'm going to bring down, subtract, bring down. And then just think, how many lots of 10 did I have for each of my groups of 12? And then there's one lot of 10 in each of those 12 groups. So finally, I'm going to bring down that final 4. And at this stage, the children will straight away notice, using their multiplication knowledge, that there are 2 lots of 12 and 24. But let's just go through the process with our concrete apparatus to prove it. I'm going to exchange my 2 lots of 10 here. And I need 21s, so there's 3, 5, there's another 5, that's 10, and I've got my 5, and then my other 5, so that's 20, and then I've already got these 4 here, so let's see if we can share these out into the 12 equal rows, and if we've done this right, we should have 2 in each row. Let's find out. There we go. Yeah, and that works out perfectly. So just think, the final stage of the abstract form is that now we have 2 lots of 24 there. So what I'm going to do is 24, that's some multiplication knowledge, subtract. 24 minus 24 is 0, so there's nothing to bring down. Then all I have to do is think, I've got 2 1s in the ones column, so that's my 2. So finally, just check, we've got 2,544, we've divided it by 12 equal groups, and each group has 100, 200, 210, 211, 212, 212.